Hi guys, what's up? Am I audible, visible? Can someone confirm? Check, check, check. Hello, hello, hello. Hi guys, what's up? So, hi guys, good evening. Welcome to the class. So, today we are starting with a new chapter. I think today deposit is scheduled. So, we're gonna do deposit chapter. So, please open your notes, your handwritten notes, your main book. So, we start with the deposit chapter. Okay. I hope you guys are doing fantastic and as the year has started, the new year have started, the new month have started, the new week have started, the new day have started, people have started also falling. Okay, we started with 100 kids, now we have reached to 35. Great, 35 people. I hope you clear very soon. Rest, please send them in the next attempt. Fast track, Google Drive. Thank you, God. Thank you. Okay, so today the chapter is deposits. We're gonna do this very simple chapter, very easy chapter, deposit chapter, 4 sections only. It will get over, I think, in 35-40 minutes. 35-40 minutes, and then we do the questions of Jan 25. Okay, so guys, let's quickly recall. Can somebody tell me the auditor ka removal ka form number? Auditor ka removal ka form number. Guys, what is the form number of removal of auditor? Yes, that's when you're waiting for the BMW. Yeah. Auditor का फॉर्म नंबर, रिमूवल ऑफ ऑडिटर. Very good, Rishi. It's ADT2. Guys, the form number is what? ADT2. ADT2. Very good. Okay. Dividend का section number. Dividend का section number. Dividend का time limit का section number, basically. Time limit. Dividend time limit section number. Sources is 123, agreed, but I'm asking for time limit. Section number for time limit. Correct. Sources is 123. Others, guys, time limit is basically section number is 127. Very good. 127. Priksha. Very good, Anusha. Okay. Very good, Sagar. 127. Then we did accounts of company. Accounts of company में reopening of BUA. How many years का BUA can be reopened? How many years का BUA can be reopened? Sagar Lakshman, you are wrong. It is 8 years. Very good. Reopening of BUA is 8 years. Then when we did charges chapter में satisfaction का extension का days. Charges chapter में extension का days. चलो Ambika, you're wrong. Ambika, you're wrong. It is 8 years. That is for voluntary revision is 3 years. Charges chapter में extension का days. Normal days I know, I need extension का days. Very good, 300. Bindu Priya, I'll give you 0 there. You can't write 270, you have to write 300 days only. 300 days. 300 days. From the start. Okay? Correct? Then now, we did foreign companies also, correct? Foreign company में if you talk about list of place of business in India. List of place of business in India. I need the form number and I need the days. Form number and days. List of place of business in India. List of place of business in India. FC3. Very good, Anusha. FC3 within 6 months from the end of the financial year. Vedant, there's a mistake there. It's not 30 days. FC3 within 6 months from the end of the financial year. Poonam, write 6 months, not 180 days. 6 months, 6 months. FC3. Rishi, it's not FOC. I hope there's a typo error. If it is wrong, please correct. It's FC3 within 6 months from the end of the financial year. Correct? So here and there, little you remember. So we have completed, guys, preliminary chapter 1, deposits. We are doing today 2, charges 3, payment of dividend 4, accounts 5, audit 6, and foreign companies 7. So guys, we have completed 6 chapters, 7 will get completed today. Total we have 15 to do it, but 7 will be completing today. Okay. So let's start with the session. Deposits, a very simple chapter. Please open your notes. Deposits. I'll be doing it from the chart book. Okay, I'll take your queries later on. Whatever questions you have, we'll do it later on. Okay. Sir, what do you mean by the word deposit? So right now it's straight away exam revision, straight to the point, only the concepts. Please open your handwritten notes. If you have a chart book, please open the chart book. Or if you have studied from some other teacher, please open his content. Okay. Let's start. Jai Mata Di, let's rock. Sir, deposit. Deposit means what? Sir, any money received. Sir, any receipt of money, either you call as a deposit or a loan or any other form, but it will not include such categories of deposits as may be prescribed by RBI. As may be prescribed in consultation with RBI. Sir, loan, deposits or any other form. Whether you call them as a deposit or a loan or any other form, any money received by the company, it is called as deposits. So ideally, it is what? AB Limited. AB Limited. There's a company. They are taking money from the public. Public is giving them money. The public is giving them money. So it's called as deposit. Public deposits. Company will give them interest. Company will give them interest. It is like you can go and do the FD in the bank, but you're not you are not going to the bank and doing FD. You are doing FD with the company. So why do we go to a company? Because we'll get higher rate of interest. Okay. So deposits would be 2. Now, company will give some security because company is taking money. It looks like company is taking a loan. Imagine if I write here HDFC will give money. HDFC will give money to the company. So company will give some security. Same way, instead of HDFC, we are using the word public. So public is giving the money. So the company will give some security. That's security. If it is secured, it is called as security deposit. Okay, if it is not secured, it is called as unsecured deposit. There is nothing called as partial secured. That's the MCQ we have done in the class in the module. It was there. Okay, boss. The security has to be only on the tangible asset. If 100 rupee ka deposit is there, the security has to be at least 100 or more than above. Sir, what if it is 80? What if it is 80? The deposit of 100 and the security is only 80. Sir, it is unsecured deposit. There is nothing called partial security. It is called as unsecured deposit. Security is there, collateral is there, it's a secure deposit. If it is partial or less or no, it is called as unsecured deposit. It is called as unsecured deposits. Then, few basic points. The above definition of deposits is inclusive and it includes any money received by way of deposits, loan or any other form. Repayment of deposits, time bound, it's minimum 6 months, maximum 3 years, 6 months to 36 months. We have discussed this. It can be secured, it can be unsecured. Then it will not include certain categories of amount, which is on the next box. Then it can be accepted in the joint names not exceeding 3. MCQ, not exceeding 3. Deposits can be accepted maximum. There can be 3 depositors, or we can call them as deposit holders. A depositor may nominate any person at any time. You can give nominee also. Every deposit accepted by the company shall be repaid along with the interest. Interest is 12%. Defaulting is 18%. Then premature deposit of prepayment of deposit can be made by the company. A private company can accept deposit from members only. Private company can accept deposit only from members only. Private company can accept money only from members only. Public company can accept money from members also and from public also. From members also and from public also. From members also and from public also. Private company can accept deposit only from members. Public company can accept from members and public. Cool. Now, this was the basic. Next. Sir, exempted deposits. Your money is received by the company, but it will not be termed as deposits. Let's quickly straight away pointers we'll discuss. Sir, money received from CG, ASG or local authority or any statutory authority under the act. Sir, money is received now. So money we say deposit, but boss, government has given. It is not a deposit. It is not a loan. It's like a subsidy. Generally, first they have said any deposit, any money received by the company is a deposit. Then they have excluded. Like when we do deductions. So first you include everything, then you do the deductions wala part, right? Same way you are excluding all this. Same way amount received from foreign entities subject to FEMA guidelines. So foreign government is giving. Same way Indian government giving, foreign government giving. It is not a deposit. Then it is not a deposit. Then amount received as loan or facilities from the bank. Bank is giving the money. Sir, when bank is giving the money, it is not a deposit. It is a loan. It is a loan. Same way financial assistance from financial institutions like ODCC ka limit. It is again a loan. It is again a loan. Then amount received from issuance of financial instrument like commercial papers, RBI approved instrument like bond, inter-company deposit. One company giving money to another company. It is not a deposit. It is a loan. Then security subscription pending allotment. Security subscription pending allotment. Security subscription pending allotment. People have given the money. People have given the money for what? For subscribe to subscribe for the shares. It is not a deposit. It is what? It is a subscription money. Cool. Then very important, amount from directors or its relative. Amount from directors or relatives. Understand, sir, the director or its relative in case of a private company with a declaration of non-borrowed funds. Straight away I have written in short. Sir, if a private company ka director give money to the company or a public company ka director, the director giving money to the public company, it is not a deposit. Or a relative of a director of a private company. I use my word relative of a director of a private company. Relative of a director of a private company. If it is giving money to that private company, it is not a deposit, provided they will give a declaration that money whatever we are giving, it is our own money, it is not a borrowed money. If it's a borrowed money, it will be called as deposit. Then amount raised via bonds or debentures. So secure bonds, debentures, it is not a deposit. It should be compulsory convertible bonds, debentures within 10 years, it is not a deposit. Non-convertible debentures listed on a recognized stock exchange. Take a non-convertible debentures, it is not a deposit. All these are not deposits. Then employee. If employee has given money to the company, maximum how much money? Sir, maximum is 1 year ka salary, annual salary. Maximum is 1 year ka salary. It has to be interest free. It has to be interest free. It is not a deposit. Okay. You have to give an example here. If 20,000 is per month is the salary, annual is 240. If you have given 250, so it will be termed as deposit. How much money? Sir, entire 250 will be termed as deposit. Entire 250 will be termed as deposit. Then amounts held in trust. So if you are holding the money on behalf of somebody, it is not a deposit. Then business related advances. Imagine my customer, my debtor gave me the money. Sir, you take the advance and start manufacturing the product. So I have received money from my customer. It is not a deposit. It is not a deposit. Provided I send the goods within 365 days. I send the goods within 365 days. Then promoter loans. Promoter is giving money. Why? Because bank is saying that I will give money to the company only if the promoter gives the money. So till the time bank ka money is there, promoter your money is also there. It is not a deposit. Bank ka money is repaid, promoter your money should be repaid. If your money is not repaid, it will be termed as deposits. There's a question in our book, in the main book towards the end. I think it's last question. SIDCO or SID, some company is there where the promoters are given the money. Second last or third last question. Then, sir, Nidhi company, it is not a deposit. Chit fund company, if you are accepting money, they are not deposit. Collective investment scheme, not a deposit. Then startup. Sir, if a startup company is receiving the money, startup company is receiving money, how much? Minimum 25 lakhs, minimum 25 lakh rupees. Either it is convertible within 10 years or repayable within 10 years. In a single tranche from a person, in a single transaction, it is not a deposit. Any money received from AIF, venture capital funds, REITs, heavy register mutual fund, it is not a deposit. These are 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 mark answer. Exempted deposit answer we have to do directly from the main book. In the notes also you have written that same. But I have recalled all the points. Then, sir, depositor means what? Depositor basically means a person who has given the money. A member of the company who has made a deposit with the company is called as depositor or deposit holder. Okay. Now understand this. A member of a private company or a public company, right? Private company can accept money only from member, public company can accept from member, and any person, even if he is not a member of a company who has deposited money with the public company is also a depositor, because public company can accept money from both member also and public also, member also and public also. Then, which company can accept? Sir, eligible public company. Which company, guys? Eligible public company. It has to be a public company. Please check the definition. Very important. Sir, minimum net worth of 100 crore or turnover of minimum 500 crores. Sir, first condition, it has to be a public company. Number 2, net worth of minimum 100 crores or turnover of minimum 500 crores. And they have passed prior SR and they have passed prior SR and that SR is filed with the ROC. They have passed prior SR and that SR is filed with the ROC. However, if the limit is within 181C, you require OR. You require OR. Sir, public company net worth of minimum 100 crores or turnover of minimum 500 crores plus they have passed SR and the SR is filed with ROC. They are eligible company. Only eligible company can receive money. Only eligible company can receive money from the public. Then, according to section 73, no company can accept money unless it follows a procedure what is given in that. Okay, time pass wala section. Exempted companies. Banking, NBFC, housing finance, such other company has been notified by CG. You can accept the money without complying with the chapter because it's your ordinary course of business. Okay, they are exempted from the entire chapter. This does not mean that they can't accept. They can accept, but without complying with the chapter. Then, resolution. Company will pass a resolution depending upon SR OR. Generally, it is SR, but if it is within the limit of 181C, it is OR. Like when the company accept money against shares, they issue prospectus. Here they will issue what? Circular. Company will issue a circular to its members including the financial position, credit rating, depositors details and previous deposit. Circular is sent via register post, speed post or email made in form number DPT1. DPT means deposit 1. It will be published in English and vernacular language and a certificate from a state auditor is also attached confirming that no default has been done in the last 5 years. Okay. That state auditor will give a detail that boss there is no default. If there was default has been rectified and 5 years have elapsed. 5 years. 5 years concept is also there. We have done in the notes, we have written in the answer plus MCQ is also there. Then, this is just an extra points. No default. Company will certify that no default in the deposit and interest payment is there. If the default has occurred, the good default is rectified within, after 5 years have elapsed from the rectification of default. Application to NCLT. Depositors may apply to NCLT for an order to recover unpaid deposits or interest. Then usage of DRR account. The money stayed in DRR account can be used only for one purpose, for deposit repayment reserve account. Then filing of circular. Then circular should be filed at least within 30 days before the date of issue. It should be filed within 30 days before the date of issue. Then deposit repayment reserve account. How much money we should deposit? There's a long answer which we have written in that. It is written there. So minimum 20%. Minimum 20% of deposit maturing for the following year must be deposited in a separate bank account in a scheduled bank by 30th April. The money staying there can be used only for one purpose, for deposit repayment, repayment. Now imagine 31st March 24 ko I have 100 crores. Then 20 crores will be getting matured on 5th August 24. That is next year. So 20 crore ka 20%, that is basically 4 crore should be deposited by 30th April 24. Understood this much? Okay. So minimum 20% of not the deposit outstanding on 31st March, not on 31st March. Whatever deposits are getting matured next year, that ka 20% you have to put in a deposit repayment account. Sir, deposit can be accepted for minimum 6 months, maximum 36 months. Minimum 6 months, maximum 36 months. However, if you want to accept for less than 6 months, you have to accept for minimum 3 months. How much percent you can accept, sir? Maximum 10% of paid up share capital plus free reserve plus securities premium. Maximum 10% of paid up share capital plus free reserve plus securities premium. Okay. But at least for 3 months you have to accept. Then, public company can accept deposit only when they have appointed a trustee. Trustee provision will follow the same rules as acceptance of deposits from public. Then, max amount of deposit from the members. A company can accept deposit up to 35% of its paid up capital plus free reserve plus securities premium. If it's an IFSC public company, it is 100%. Then more than 100% also it is applicable. If it is certain private company, there the condition is there. You can accept more than 100% if not a startup. It's a startup. No. If they have taken a loan, it's not a subsidiary, not a holding company, or if they have taken a loan is less than twice of the paid up capital or 50 crores, whichever is less, and there's no default for subsisting for that loan, they can accept more than 100% also. Details of the accepted deposit must be filed with ROC in form number DPT3. DPT3 is basically return of deposits. So 35 ka breakup is what? 10 and 25. I hope you remember this diagram. Members it is 10%, from public it is 25%. Eligible government company maximum 35%, private company maximum 100%. But if you want beyond 100%, max limit of deposit is not for like applicable to a private company fulfilling three conditions: not a associate or subsidiary, or and loan taken is less than twice of paid up capital of 50 crore, which is less, and there is no default subsisting for such loan. Remember this point. Just remember the percentages, okay? Trustee to call meeting of depositors. So this is a point given the module. A trustee meeting can be called if it is requested by depositors holding at least 10% in value, or an event occur which affects the depositors' interest. So a meeting can be called. Interest and brokerage. Interest and brokerage must not exceed prescribed rates as given by RBI. So joint names. How many people? Maximum three people. Deposit receipt. It should be given within 21 days of the report from the receiving of money. You have to issue receipt to the depositors. Filing of return. You have to file DPT 3. DPT 3 by the June 30th or June 30th each year. Then, terms and conditions cannot be changed to the disadvantage of the depositors. Public company must disclose the money received from directors. Private company shall disclose that the money received from directors and their relatives. In the FS, they have to disclose. The next point is penalty. If the depositors are unpaid after maturity, how much is the interest? 18% per annum. 18% per annum. Then there is this penalty. You can leave this penalty. Okay, irrelevant. Just remember 18% penalty. Guys, till now, any doubt? I'm just charging my pencil. Just give me 2 minutes. Till now, any doubt? Have you understood? Have you recalled all the basics points what we have done? Are you recalling whatever concept we have discussed in the class? Are you able to recall? Okay, I'll give an example for that. Just give me 1 minute. Cool. So generally what it says, so maximum limit is 100% of paid up share capital plus free reserves plus securities premium, correct? Now this 100% ka limit is not applicable to a private company which is not a subsidiary or associate, and if they have taken a loan, it is less than twice of paid up share capital or 50 crores, whichever is less, and no default of loan. Okay. Now in the question, if they have given that ABP Limited, okay, the question may ABP Limited, they have taken a loan of 25 crores. Now we need to check whether 100% ka limit is applicable or more than 100% they can accept. So sir, the amount of loan should be less than, imagine, twice of the paid up capital. In the example, let us understand, paid up share capital they have given us 20 crores. So twice of paid up capital, twice into 20 or 50 crores, whichever is less. So 25 crores should be less than 40 crores or 50 crore, whichever is less. Sir, is 40 crore, is 25 crore less than 40 crores? Yes, sir. So condition 1, imagine if it is just a single company, not a subsidiary, not an associate. Number 2, they are satisfied. Second condition. Number 3, the question will specify there is no default of loan. If there is no default of loan, they can accept more money. They can accept more money. Understood now? Next. Acceptance of deposit from public by the eligible public company. Sir, is a company ka net worth is 100 crores or turnover minimum 500 crores? Yes, the company is an eligible company. If it is no, the company cannot accept money from the persons other than members. Okay. Eligible public company only can accept from outsiders. Normal public company and private company can accept only from members. So does the company accept beyond the limit of 181C? Yes, the company must obtain prior SR and that should be filed with the ROC, or else they can accept by OR, Then obtaining credit rating. So credit rating answer we have written in the notes. You have to obtain a credit rating from the approved credit rating agency of the government of India. Okay. So this is a credit rating answer which is there in the notes directly. Then is the charge created company accepting security deposit? Yes. The company must create a charge on its tangible asset within 30 days of deposit acceptance. The charge amount must be more than or equal to deposit accepted. Correct? Deposit is 100. The value of the asset should be 100 or more. The security cannot be created on intangible asset. Market value has to be assessed by a registered valuer. The charge is created in favor of a trustee of depositors. Then, if it is unsecured, no charge creation is required. Logical it is. No charge. Tenure of acceptance. This we have already discussed. Sir, minimum is 6 months, maximum it is 36 months. It can be accepted for less than 6 months. That is basically minimum 3 months, provided it is maximum 10% of the paid up capital plus free reserve plus securities premium. 10% of paid up capital plus free reserve plus securities premium. DARA. Sir, minimum 20%. Minimum 20% of the deposits maturing in the next year should be deposited in a scheduled bank by 30th April each year. The money can be used only for one purpose, repayment of deposits. Only for one purpose, repayment of deposit. Then, appointment of trustee. So when you appoint whenever there is a secure deposit, okay, it has to be via trustee only. There has to be a proper trustee who will be managing everything. You have to take his written consent. So written consent from the trustee is required for the appointment. It will include, the circular shall include a statement in the advertisement that the trustees have given their consent, and you will enter into a trust deed, DPT2. Trust deed is entered into DPT2, MCQ, DPT2 at least 7 days before issuing the circular. A deposit trust deed should be inform number DPT2 at least 7 days from issuing the circular. Sir, always remember, people related to the transaction cannot become the trustee. There has to be an independent person. Sir, trustee cannot be a director, KMP, employer, depositor. Logical it is. He can't be from the company ka sir, he can't be from the public ka sir. He has to be an independent person. You should not be indebted for any rupee. You should not have any particular material pecuniary relationship. They have not defined what is material pecuniary relationship. They just said transaction. Assume it's any transaction. You should not have any transaction. You should not be involved in any guarantee. You should not be related to the company ka officer. You should not be related to the company, then you can become a depositor. In the exam, they will give you amount 100 rupee ka indebtedness, 1 lakh ka indebtedness. That indebtedness guarantee you see in auditor. Here, even for 1 rupee, if you are indebted, 1 rupee ke liye you are entered into a transaction, 1 rupee ke liye you are given guarantee, you are disqualified. You can't become a trustee. So trustee cannot be removed without the board approval. Board has to give. And if company ko independent director is applicable, that independent director should also be present in the meeting. Independent director should also be present in the meeting. Second last question of our main book, trustee ka. Yeah, second last question. Then, max amount. So from members it is 10% of paid up capital plus free reserve plus securities premium. From non-members it is 25% of paid up capital, free reserve plus securities premium. Eligible government company is how much? 35% of paid up capital plus free reserve plus securities premium. Clear? Then, this page you can skip as RTP. This already we have discussed. This entire page is RTP. Not important. Come to penalty. How much is the penalty? Sir, the company, in addition to the payment of deposit or part thereof, and the interest due, shall be punished, which shall be minimum 1 crore rupees or twice the amount of deposit accepted by the company, whichever is lower but which may extend to 10 crore rupees. We have done this like 1, 2 ka 10, 1, 2 ka 10, 1 crore or twice the amount of deposits, subject to maximum 10 crore. 1 crore rupees or twice the amount of deposit which is less, subject to maximum 10 crore. 1, 2 ka 10, 1, 2 ka 10. 1 crore twice amount of deposits which is less, subject to maximum 10 crore. Sir, for the officer, obviously you have to repay the deposit along with the interest. Sir, every officer, he is liable for imprisonment up to 7 years, and fine which shall be minimum 25 lakh rupees, which may extend to 2 crore rupees. Minimum 25 lakh rupees, maximum 2 crore rupees. Minimum 25 lakhs, maximum 2 crore rupees. Then repayment of deposits accepted before commencement of the act. We have cancelled this because it is before the commencement of this act. Done. 28 minutes may we have revised this chapter. Any question, any doubt for deposit chapter? You can't skip this. People who are unable to attend live, I will request you to watch it recorded so that it gives you clear concepts. Again and again you can recall the provisions. Any provision, any doubt, any concept. In the meantime, I will open questions from the Jan paper. Any question, any doubt, guys? Indebtedness ka. Imagine I am Abhishek Bansal. What imagine? I am Abhishek Bansal. And you have given money to the company and you want to deposit a trustee. I want to become a trustee. Now, if I have taken a loan from the company of more than 5 lakhs. So I am indebted there. Correct? I can't become. So imagine if I have given a loan to the company. Okay, if I have given loan to the company of more than 5 lakhs or 1 lakh or 10,000, 20,000, I can't become a trustee because if you are indebted for more than 1 rupee, you can't become a trustee. Provision related to credit rating, directly mug up from the notes. It's a theory answer. There's no concept in the credit rating. Okay, Sagar. There's a question 2B. Okay, I'll open from the suggested itself so it becomes easy to do it. Question 2B. Yeah. Let's do this together. Please check whether you know it or not. If you have a calci, either calci or you do it in the mobile. Let's read the question together. I want you guys to solve. I will also solve. You will also solve. I don't know the answer. Even you don't know the answer. Let's see whether it is right or not. The following are the extract from the financial statements of BUI Private Limited, which is neither a startup company nor it is an associate or a subsidiary of any other company. That means a single company. Okay. Authorized capital, authorized paid up they have given. How much it is? Unit, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore. Okay, 8 lakh shares in 200, basically it is 8 crore. Securities premium, 2 crore. General reserve, 5 crore. Term loan, 12 crore. Cash credit loan for working capital, 5 crore. Okay. The company has never failed to file annual return and the FS with the ROC. The company has already successfully repaid all the money which were accepted earlier in the form of deposits along with the due interest. Since the company was successful in implementation of its housing project by utilizing the money accepted in form of deposit, the board was interested in accepting deposit once more and take up another housing project in Noida, since the members of the company were having sufficient surplus money which they wanted to invest in company to start the project. However, the condition was that the same will be provided by them if the company accepts them in the form of deposit and applicable provision of Companies Act 2013 and the rule made the So from year till year, what it is? Story. Just to buy your time. Story. Simple words, they want to accept deposit. No content. Now, I hope you understand why they have given this paid up capital, this securities premium, this general reserve. I hope you remember this condition, percentage ka condition. Okay. I hope you remember this condition. It is neither a startup company nor an associate nor a subsidiary company. We just did that 3 conditions. They can accept beyond 100% also. That wala point. So your brain should start processing. But the board of directors of BU were not in support of depositing. Oh, but the board of directors of BU were not in support of depositing any amount in DARA account for the purpose of repayment of said deposit, since the repayment was made out of the amount received from customers who were going to book for the flats and housing project. Or we will not deposit anything in DARA. Can you tell me by looking up to the question, how much money should be deposited in DARA? How much money? I mean, I need the percentage basically. Can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me? Sir, minimum 20% of the deposits maturing for the following year. Correct? Minimum 20% of the deposits maturing in the following year. Very good, very good. Then, two proposals came for the review to the board, out of which only one proposal has to be selected. The board want you to advise them in choosing the appropriate deposit scheme. Acceptance of unit, tens, 100,000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, 20 crore, 20 crore. 7% interest. Okay. 14 crores, 8% interest. Advise the board stating the justification in support of your advice. So I'll just write a 14 crores here. So it becomes easy for you to compare. 14 crores at 8% interest. This is the data given. Get it? How much money they can accept? I'll also calculate. Proposal 1 is basically 20 crore. Proposal 2 is 14 crores. I got my answer. What is your answer? Proposal 1 or proposal 2? Proposal 1 or proposal 2? You have to choose between the two. Proposal 1 or proposal 2. And I have told you in the class, in the exam, in lockup paper, please carry calci. On a safer side, please carry 2 calci in the exam. Tell me. Jayant says max is 15 crores. So, Jayant, what is your answer? Proposal 2. Why? Because, sir, it is, my limit is how much? It's a private company. So, private company can accept only from the members, correct? 100% of how much? Sir, paid up share capital plus free reserve plus securities premium, correct? Correct. Paid up capital is 8 plus free reserve is how much? 5 plus 2. 100% of 15. Basically, 15 crore is my limit. They want to accept 14 crores. They, sir, they can do it because my max limit is 15 crores. Okay. Correct. Now, understand. This is one answer. This is your answer. I think majority of you have given second. They can accept maximum 14 crores because it is within the limit of maximum 15 crores. Correct. They can accept 14 crores. Number 2. Sir, they have given this condition. It's neither a startup company nor an associate company. That means it falls in this category. If I want to go beyond 100%. And loan amount should be less than twice of the paid up capital and 50 crore, which here is less. And there should be no default of loan. So twice of the paid up capital. Govind Swami, just we did the concept. 8 crore. 8 ka 2 into 2 is basically 16 crore. Or 50 crore, whichever is less. Whichever is less will give you how much? 16 crore. You have to compare 16 crores. How much is the loan given? So I have taken as 12 plus 5. I have taken both the loans. I don't know what is the answer. Because if I do this 12 plus 5 is 17. So 17 is not less than 16 crore. Right? 17 is not less than 16 crore. That means this condition is not fulfilled. This should be fulfilled and this should be fulfilled and this should be fulfilled. Condition 1 and 2 and 3. Then you can go beyond 100%. But this is not fulfilled. So sorry, you can't go beyond 100%. So ideally the answer should be 15 crores is my max limit. But sir, if I just take only term loan 12 crores. So 12 crore will be less than 16 crore or 50 crore, whichever is less. Sir, it is less. So 12 crore is less. Correct? So condition 1 and 2 and 3 fulfill. Then we can go to 20 also, because we can go to beyond 100% also. Ideally your answer is right. Let's check. Your answer is right. Let's check. Oh, answer will be below only. They have given this full condition. Twice of the capital, they have taken 8 into 2, 16 crores, already 17. That we have to take everything. Always remember my word sub. Sub means all means sub. Sub, you have to include everything every time. Whatever they give, don't get confusion. All. Okay, it has to go to the restricted amount in A, not exceeding 100%. Okay. So you have to write that exemption wala condition also, and you have to show them that it is condition is contravened, so they can't go beyond 100%. That means they have to restrict till 100%, and it is still 100%. Wow. So this is the full theory they have written, and our answer is right. Wow. What teaching? Now tell me. Paper come from outside. Yeah. Paper come from outside. Nothing came from book. Yeah. Nothing came from the book. Logical. If you know the concept, you can get this right. But you know the concept, then only you will get the right. Don't expect the questions to be exactly same. They will be on the similar lines. If your concept is clear, you can answer this. Now, guys, are you getting confidence in law? 7 chapters. 7 chapters we have revised. 7 chapters. Understood? Yeah, go Vince. Nothing come from my book. I know that. Even I know that. Even you know that. Nothing come from Isaac book also. You know that? No, nothing come from Isaac book also. Isaac also doing scam. Yeah. At the right point, Govind Swami asked the doubt. I cleared the doubt, and coincidentally, almost same question came in the exam. Okay. So I hope, guys, you will revise this chapter as soon as possible. Do all the questions from the question bank. Tomorrow we're gonna meet with the new chapters. I will give the schedule to the academy. They will schedule the class. Same 9:30 p.m. we're gonna meet tomorrow. A big chapter we'll do tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow we meet and we do the chapter number 8. Cool. Bye guys. Take care. Enjoy and aim for rank or 70 plus, whichever is earlier. I want you guys to clear. People who are attending live with me, guys, please come every day. Gain your confidence. Maintain that momentum. Do that in accounts and tax paper also, and so that you clear group 1. If you're appearing for both the groups, use that momentum for group 2 also, and clear both the groups as soon as possible. Okay. I'm waiting for you guys to come and see a final, because I'm going to meet you for law, SPM law, 100% English, and CA final audit. Okay. Bye guys. Take care. Enjoy.